Have you ever wondered if a perfect crime could actually be committed? Well, today we're diving deep into a case that almost made it into the history books as just that, a so-called perfect crime. But there was one thing the perpetrators didn't count on: a tiny silent witness that saw everything. The gallery was owned by a well-respected family and was considered a fortress. It boasted a state-of-the-art security system, complete with motion sensors, pressure plates, and round-the-clock guards. Breaking in was thought to be impossible. The main vault, a behemoth of steel and reinforced concrete, was wide open. Everything inside the most valuable piece in the collection, the legendary Star of 1,000 Moons diamond, was gone. For weeks, the investigation went nowhere. The police interviewed every employee, every guard, and every known associate of the gallery owners. But every lead was a dead end. The media dubbed it the ghost heist, and speculation ran wild. Was it an inside job? Did someone have a secret way into the vault? The pressure on the investigators was immense, and the gallery owners were facing a devastating loss, not just financially, but of their family's legacy. The case was on the verge of going cold. But the lead detective, a seasoned investigator named Miller, had a nagging feeling. Criminals always make mistakes, he thought. Always. He decided to revisit the entire security setup, piece by piece. The gallery had dozens of high-definition security cameras, all of which had been reviewed multiple times. The footage showed nothing, just empty hallways and silent galleries throughout the night of the theft. The official security logs confirmed that no alarms had been tripped. This is where our story takes a fascinating turn. While reviewing the gallery's maintenance records, Detective Miller noticed something peculiar. A few months before the heist, a new air quality monitoring system had been installed throughout the building. It was a minor upgrade, barely a blip on the gallery's expense reports. The company that installed it was a small, relatively unknown tech firm. Officially, these small, discreetly placed devices were just supposed to measure dust particles and humidity. Unbeknownst to the gallery owners and even the security team, these air quality monitors were actually high-tech hidden cameras, equipped with their own independent power sources and wireless data transmitters. They were part of a secret secondary surveillance layer that the gallery's paranoid founder had installed years ago as a last resort. A fail-safe against his own security team. His children, who now ran the gallery, had completely forgotten they even existed. They were two of the gallery's own senior security guardsmen who had worked there for over a decade and were considered the most trusted employees. They were already inside. The footage was chillingly precise. It showed them calmly walking through the deserted hallways using a cloned keycard to access restricted areas. They never crossed a single motion detector beam they hadn't already disabled. They approached the vault, and this is the most ingenious part. They didn't try to crack the combination. Instead, they exploited a tiny flaw in the vault's locking mechanism. A flaw they had discovered by studying the manufacturer's blueprints, which they had acquired from a disgruntled former employee of the vault company. Using a custom-made tool, they were able to manipulate the tumblers from the outside without leaving a single scratch. The vault door swung open silently. They took the diamond, placed a replica in its place to delay discovery, and then reversed their steps perfectly. Before leaving, they performed a system reboot on the main security network, which erased the logs of their cloned keycard usage and reset the disabled sensors, making it look like the system had been operational all along. They walked out of the gallery during their own shift change, blending in with the other guards. It was a masterclass in deception. The evidence from the hidden cameras was undeniable. When confronted with the footage, the two guards confessed immediately. They had already arranged to sell the diamond on the black market and were planning to disappear forever. The Star of 1,000 Moons was recovered from a safety deposit box just hours before it was due to be fenced. The case of the ghost heist was closed, all thanks to a forgotten network of tiny cameras disguised as air monitors. This story is a powerful reminder that in our modern world, the silent eye of technology is often watching. It shows that even the most brilliantly planned crime can be unraveled by a single overlooked detail. What seems perfect on the surface often hides a fatal flaw, just waiting to be discovered. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Many other perfect crimes have been solved by a piece of technology someone didn't even know was there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What's the most ingenious crime story you've ever heard? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible true crime deep dives.